What's up guys, Visual here, but you can call me James, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys my top 10 favorite fonts. So guys, before I do get into the video, can I just say Happy New Year? Hopefully you guys do have a great 2017. Can you just please leave a like on the video? I would really appreciate it if you did. Can we try and break 300 likes? I would really appreciate that. So of course you now want to know these fonts. Now these fonts are 10 really original and creative fonts, so they will definitely help you with your designs. So with that being said, I'm not going to hold off the video any longer. I'm going to go onto my computer and let's look at these 10 fonts.
I'm ready!
So guys, as you can see right now, I'm going to be going through this PSD file which does contain all of the fonts. So they're not necessarily in order, it's just 10 of my favorite fonts and 10 fonts that you guys could use for designs. So without further ado, I'm going to hide the thumbnail here and let's have a look at the number 10 font. Now in the number 10 spot here we have Velocity. Now this font is really nice. It's sort of edgy, but it's still got the curves in there. I definitely do enjoy it. You can use this for anything like thumbnails, banners, it really doesn't matter. All of these fonts will work well, pretty much everything and anything, so make sure you go ahead and do check this font out. Also at the end of the video I will quickly show you how to actually download and install fonts if you don't know already. But as you see in the number 10 spot we have Velocity, a very good font if you don't have it already. Swiftly moving on to the number 9 spot here we have Overdrive Sunset. I really like this for thumbnails. I don't know what it is about it, it just works really well for sort of like gaming thumbnails or just any thumbnails in general. It does stand out and I like the brush look on it. So if you want to improve your thumbnails or even banner designs, as I said, it really doesn't matter what you're using these fonts for, then definitely download Overdrive Sunset because it is a really nice font. Moving on to the number 8 spot here, we have a typography font. Now this is Ventography, really nice font. I can't stress this enough. You can see me using this in the thumbnail for the word fonts, and I absolutely adore this font. I don't know what it is about it, but for long words like this one for example, the name of the font, it works so well. It's absolutely amazing, so make sure you do check it out. Moving on to the number 7 spot here we have Aereo, and this is another gaming related sort of font. You can see this in a lot of different games as well, but I definitely do enjoy this font. It works well for pretty much everything and anything. As I said, there's nothing else I can really say about it. It's just a normal bold font which does work well. In the number 6 spot we have Elemental End. You may have heard me talk about this font before, but I absolutely love the way it actually produces some of the letters. So like the E's, how it cuts off like the line at the start of the E, and just different letters. I don't know what it is about it, but I really do like this font. It's a really futuristic font, but it does work well for pretty much every style of banner. Moving on to the number 5 spot here, we have one of my fan favorites, and that is Gotham. I have got Gotham Ultra, that is the one that I'm using, but just any Gotham font works incredibly well. Literally, if you don't know what font to use Gotham. If you don't have this font, download it now. Moving on to the number 4 spot here, we have a really original font. I don't see this font too often, and it's called Blowbrush. As you see, what it does is it lowercases some of the letters, and it gives it this effect as it does here. So you've got the lowercase o and the lowercase u, which it does automatically, and of course it does look good as well. This will work well for any paint style, sort of brush style, header or banner, as I said before, but definitely download this font. Moving on to the number 3 spot here, we have another Danger, which is a horror themed font. I really like this font. I don't know what it is about it, but it just looks so good on thumbnails. As I said, it's horror themed. There's nothing else really I can say about it. It looks kind of like scratch text, but I do really like it. And now in the number 2 spot here, we have a Black Sword. The first time I actually saw this, I couldn't believe it was a font just because of how good it is. The way it like identify some of the letters and it will give you these curves. I don't know what it is about it, it just looks so amazing. It even gives you these like underlines automatically. So if you don't have this font, definitely download it. So now you're probably wondering what can actually be in the number 1 spot. What's going to be all of these fonts? I don't know why, but it has to be in the number 1 spot for my favorite fonts anyway. So in the number 1 spot is, drumroll, Comic Sans MS. Evo Gria. This font comes in italic and the normal version, and if I just go ahead and go onto my text tool and just type in it, you will see how good it is. I know a lot of you will disagree with this choice, but it works so well for thumbnails. You don't want a font like the number 2 one for thumbnails, like that may be good for certain banners or just like logo designs. Everything this font works well for, and you may say it looks a lot like Gotham Bold, but trust me, it's a whole lot different, just the letter sizing and also the boldness. But apart from that, I can't really say any more. It's an amazing font. So guys, that is it for all of the fonts. If you do want to go ahead and download any one of these, then I will leave individual links to them in the description down below, or alternatively you can go ahead and download them all in one single pack. So I will leave it up to you. If you just want one single font, then use one of the links, but if you want all of the fonts that I talked about in this video, then go ahead and just download the whole pack. To install a font, all you have to do is double click on it. It will open up the font and you just have to click install, and once you do that, it will actually install onto your computer. I believe I already have this font, so it's not going to work, but as I said, all you have to do is open it up, click install, and it will be installed onto your Photoshop instantly. That is it. That is my top 10 favorite or best fonts in my opinion. If you do disagree and have your own opinions, please be sure to put them in the comments down below. I would really like to see your top 10 favorite fonts. And also, if this video can break 300 likes, I'm going to be doing the top 10 worst fonts. So if you do want to see that, leave a like on the video and it will show your appreciation. So guys, as I said, hopefully you did enjoy the video. This has been Visual or James, and I'm out. Peace.